Okay, I know I'm in the dark and everything like that, and I'm using my phone as a flashlight. It's kind of weird, but I'm just here just to tell you from the future that this video is probably going to be 360p, and I'm not really sure how to fix that with iMovie. But if you guys could leave a comment and show me or give me a video of how to transfer this video into 1080p. The next video will be 1080p, 60 frames per second, and it'll look a whole lot more better than this. But anyways, I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy this, and you guys will get the information that you guys need. Right. See you in the next video.
Another review. But this time is with a really good speaker that I got my hands on. The first ever speaker I have ever reviewed on in this channel was with the Sony GTK XB60, which was a big party speaker. And then the next review I have done was with the JBL Flip 3, which was the smallest JBL lineup I have ever seen, and it was blowing my mind. It just blew my mind how small that thing was and how it sounded for how small it was. Now I'm here to talk about the JBL Flip 5, the newest member of the Flip family. Now, this speaker is amazing. I think everybody should get this speaker because of its small size, its durability, battery life, and sound quality. Now, let's look at the specs real quick in this guy. This speaker has one transducer and two passive bass radiators. Now, it's one less speaker that the JBL Flip 4 had, which is JBL Flip 4 had two woofers. But this one transducer makes up for it. This speaker gets loud. This speaker gets a lot of bass for just that one little transducer. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it before in the JBL lines. This also has a battery life retail for 12 hours. Of my using of this JBL Flip 5, I have gotten around 9 hours, but within those 9 hours, I was in school. I brought it to school. I listened to some music. I walked home while listening to music, and I haven't charged it since like 3 days, and it's still going strong. So if you don't really use it a lot, this thing will last you a while. Now, two things actually that upsets me about this JBL lineup. This Flip 5 still has Bluetooth 4.2. Now, Bluetooth 4.2 is still a good Bluetooth chip, but some speakers, like the new LG speakers and the Marshall speakers, have Bluetooth 5.0, which gives you stronger connection, a wide space. Okay. This speaker has a 4.2 Bluetooth chip. Now, that's still a very good Bluetooth chip, but some other speakers, like the Marshall and the LG speakers, have Bluetooth 5.0, which gives you a very strong connection and farther distance connection. Now, with my testing, this can go at least here to downstairs at my house, which is still a good connection. But if you were to go to like a pool party, it will probably most likely lose connection within a couple of feet. But still, very strong connection. Still 4.2 chip, holding up strong. And hopefully next year they will get a 5.0 chip for the Flips family. Yeah. Okay. Now, one very good thing about is this has USB Type-C, which is good for me because recently I had to switch from iPhone to Samsung. If you want a video about how my transition was for iPhone and Samsung, comment below if you want. But USB Type-C, love it so much because I could just now bring one cord to school or anywhere and it will charge all my devices. My Samsung Gear earphones, my S10, and now my JBL Flip 5. But one bad thing I hate about the speaker, we're switching to a life with Bluetooth, but I still want my aux cord. Now, I don't know if it matters for you, but to me, and I'm guessing for other people too, an aux cord can be very handy. Like I have in Miller, in my school, I have a class called audio design, and sometimes I need to let my partners or my friends to listen to some of my beats. But when I bring the speaker to school and I try to connect to the computer, you simply just can't because it does not have an aux cord, which makes me super upset because what if I don't know, it's JBL, if you're watching this, please bring the aux cord back, please. And last but not least, let's talk about the buttons for these speakers. Now, this has the traditional buttons, power button, which I like the sound of it. This also has Bluetooth. This also has a Bluetooth button, a battery life indicator, then a minus or plus button for volume up and down, and it plays a pause button. This play and pause button also works if you double tap it, it goes forward a track, but if you press it 3 times, it doesn't go back a track, which is a little upsetting, but it doesn't bother me too much. But what bothers me the most is the new JBL party chain. Now, I have the old JBL Clip 3, the JBL Charge 3s. Now, these Charge 3s I love a lot, especially because whenever I want to take both of these to school or anywhere, not even school, these things too heavy. All I need to do is just press one button, which is the JBL Connect, to both of these, and it will immediately connect together. The JBL Flip 5 simply just can't do that. For the reason is because they're using a new chip, which is, like I said, the JBL Party Chain. Now, they said this Party Chain can connect to more speakers. It also has a strong connection to the speakers. JBL, if you want people to buy more of your speakers, I'll say if they have the old speakers, update them so they can connect to the party chain to the Flip 5. Now, I'm not saying this is a deal breaker for me. I don't mind it because the JBL Flip 5 can still connect to another JBL Flip 5. And the newest, I think, is called the JBL Pulse 4, which I might be doing a review on that. I don't know, because I need the money for it. Saving up is hard for me, as you can see. But it still connects to other speakers. I think so far I can connect to 2, but soon with software updates for the new JBL Flip 5 and the Pulse 4 and the new up-and-coming JBL speakers, it will soon to be connected with all of them and up to more to 100 of those speakers at once. Now, let's get to the sound test. These songs that I have, one of them I'm going to show you is what I've been making in GarageBand. And another one I'm going to show you that I had made a long time ago that focuses a little bit of bass and then mids and then highs for a really good alternative speaker test. Now, I know the microphone with these cameras, when I pick up the actual sound you hear in real life, but after this test, I will tell you more about the sound qualities with this JBL and what I have experienced with my friend's JBL Flip 4. Let's get to the sound test. Here's the first song. The first song is actually in my YouTube channel. I'll put it in the link in the description if you want to hear more. But here we go. Now, this beat was made in GarageBand. It's something that I've been working on for a little bit. I don't know. It sounds okay to me, to be honest with you. Let's see how you guys think. But what's most important, to see how it sounds on this JBL Flip 5 speaker. Now to see how it sounds with full volume. Now, this thing gets loud and very, very deep in bass. Now, for my testing of what I have experienced from the JBL Flip 4 was the JBL Flip 4 was very loud, actually almost as loud as this JBL Flip 5. But the bass in this is a little bit more deeper than JBL Flip 4. But those are very small things. See, people, that's why I say it's a lie. People say it was a dramatic change. I say this was a little bit of a higher of a change for the JBL Flip 5 compared to JBL Flip 4. Now, I still will recommend the JBL Flip 5, but if you don't want to spend $100 on a JBL Flip 5, I'm pretty sure you could go online on Amazon or even go to Best Buy. Find a JBL Flip 4 and it will be around $80. Since this is the newest one, the oldest one will of course be cheaper than the newest one. Either of those speakers are very good. But I'd say if you have no flip or any speaker at all and you just want a small portable speaker that's very strong, the Flip 5 is the way to go. It's small, it's durable, it gets loud, it gets very deep in bass. It has very good battery life. It has USB Type-C. If you are a Samsung user or an Android user, it will be very good for you. The Bluetooth is really strong. Not as strong as 5.0 chip, but still very strong of a Bluetooth range. And I said, once again, very strong. Like my friend accidentally slapped this out of my hand, and all you see is just a very crack in the gel of the surrounding of the passive bass radiator. It still works perfectly fine, as it was brand new. This little hanger, believe it or not, is very helpful sometimes if you're going out on a hike or something like that. Overall, I say this is one of the best, smallest, not very small, but in the small category, Bluetooth speaker of all. It has great mids, it has good highs, doesn't screechy ears when it gets super high, has very deep bass, very good battery life. Everything about this, even I didn't even explain this before. This also has IP67 rating. It's waterproof. Even with this open, it's still waterproof. You could submerge it underwater and it will float. That's something very good that JBL usually does. I've put this in water many times. It has rained over me and this speaker was outside and it still works like it's brand new. If you want a very small portable speaker for around $100, JBL Flip 5 is the way to go. Thank you guys for watching. Now, I'm gonna keep on doing this from now on for every ending of my videos to give you suggestions of what you want me to do next. Now, we could do a little comparison with the JBL Flip 5 against the JBL Charge 3. Or, if you want me to do a review on earbuds, I got the new Samsung Gearbuds. Very small. But very good earbuds. Or, if you want me to talk about headphones, and what I think is not a very, very good headphone, I can simply talk about, yes, Beats. The Beats Studios 3. I wouldn't say it's the worst headphones of all, but for a price tag of $350, I would not buy it at all. Now, one final question for you viewers. I have been playing a ton of Smash Bros. And if you want me to record videos on Smash Bros. With me and my cousin, feel free to leave a comment down below. And I'll definitely, for sure, play Smash Bros, show it to you guys, and have some laughs. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.